So, continuation sa mga first order circuits. So, when we say first order circuit, kasama dapat to, is characterized by a first order differential equation. Yung pala yun. Kapag ang circuit mo, kinuha yung equation, then turns out it has a first order differential equation, then it is called the first order circuit. Ilan sa mga yon, pinakita na natin yung RC circuit, series RL circuit. Okay? So, yun. And then, so umpisa ko dito sa tinatawag na source-free RC circuit. When we say source-free, no? When we say source-free, no? You mean, sir, walang source? Yes. Actually, yung una, nilagyan siya ng source. Tapos, binitawan, no? Or, disconnect. Ibig sabihin, hinintay lang magkaroon ng energy stored. Okay? So, pag sinabing source-free RC circuit occurs when its DC source is suddenly disconnected. So, hindi na pinapakita yung ano, no? Pero pagdating natin sa problem, papakita yung at T less than 0, ibig sabihin, may nakakonect na supply. Tapos, may switch, i-disconnect. So, saka kukumputin yung T greater than 0. Okay? So, the energy already stored in the capacitor, kasi nga, yung capacitor nag-i-store ng energy, is released to the resistors. Okay? So, the resistor and capacitor in the figure may be the equivalent resistance and equivalent capacitance of combinations of resistor and capacitor. So, tandaan nyo yung circuit na to, series RC. Okay? So, yung possible combination ng R, usually, kinocompute natin to as RTH. No? Kung matanong kayo, class, nag-solve na ba kayo ng Thevenin circuit? Tapos na kayo doon? Okay? Yung pagkuha ng Thevenin resistance. Pagkuha ng Thevenin resistance. So, mamaya, turo ko na lang sa inyo. Yung pagkuha lang naman ng Thevenin's resistance. Okay? Not necessarily the need for Thevenin's voltage. Okay? Usually kasi pag nag-solve tayo ng Thevenin's resistance, pinapatay natin yung mga load. Mga load tuloy. Mga supply. Voltage or supply current. Okay? Okay. So, yung pag-derive ng formula dito, no, hindi nalalayo doon sa ginawa ko. No? So, difference is, wala ka na makitang supply. No? Kaya, yung ano mo dito, halimbawa, KCL, is IR plus IC equals 0. So, wala ka na makitang supply dyan kasi disconnected na. But take note, makukuha natin yung energy ng circuit. That is, may notation siyang W. Okay? To denote that it is an energy. Okay? That is equal to 1/2 times the capacitance times the initial voltage. Initial voltage ng capacitor yan, square. Okay? Kasi nga, yung energy ay nandun sa capacitor. So, kinukuha na natin ng energy, initial energy, ay itong capacitor. 1/2 C B sub naught square, no? B naught, no? Kasi ito yung initial voltage, no? Okay? Take note of this. Yung gagamitin natin ito later on. So, yung derived nito, hindi ko na elaborate to ha, class ha. Okay? Ito lang bibigay ko, class. Take note of this formula. Yung voltage, no, ng source-free RC circuit. Okay? B of t rather, no? That is equal to the initial voltage times E to the negative T over RC. Yung R tsaka C dyan, no? Yung R dyan, usually kinocompute natin, ito yung Thevenin resistance. Yung capacitance, usually given na yan, okay? Yung initial voltage yan, okay? So, yan ang kinocompute. Minsan given, minsan kinocompute, no? Ang tawag dito, an exponential decay of the initial voltage across the capacitor. Okay? So, when we say natural response, so, kapag meron siyang energy na dyan, no, siya na yung magiging magsusupply sa buong circuit, no? The natural response of a circuit refers to the behavior in terms of voltages and currents of the circuit itself with no external sources of excitation. That is, walang source. Yun lang yun, no? Kung hinayaan lang natin mag-supply siya ng sarili niyang energy sa buong circuit, yun ang kanyang natural response. Okay? So, yun. Take note of this formula. Ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, nabigay ko na rin kung ano yung time constant last time, no? So, by definition, time constant or yung tau of a circuit is the time required for the response to decay by a factor of 1 over E, or that is 36.8% of its initial value. That is kapag pa-decay, no? Pag-decay. So, that is equal to RC. Kapag series RC circuit, no? So, yung RC dito, so pwedeng palitan ng tau kasi yun din naman yung time constant, no? Yung kaninang formula na binigay ko sa inyo, yung exponential decay. Yan. So ano ba yung table of values ng time constant? That is, ayan, isusolve nyo lang to, no? Kahit di nyo kabisaduhin to. So ito, in terms of decay, ito yung value niya, no? Yung first, yung time constant 1, that is 36.79%, no, ng total voltage, no? Okay? So, and so on and so forth, times 2, yung 2 tau, times 3, no? So, ito, pag sinolve nyo itong time constant to, that is, insert nyo lang dito. Ilagay nyo lang dito, okay? Let's say, yung time ay 2 tau, no? 2 tau. So, magka-cancel sila ng tau, no? Negative 2 tau. Hindi yan 2,000, ha? Cancel ang tau. So, e to the negative 2, ito yung ibig niya sabihin. 0.13534. Yan, yan. Ibig sabihin, kapag 3 tau naman, time is 3 tau. So, solve nyo lang. Yan na yan. Okay? So, ganito daw ang differences ng mga time constant. So, let's say yung voltage, it decays faster for small tau. No? So, ito, tau is equal to 2, tau is equal to 1, tau is equal to 0.5. So, pag ganito pala yung graph mo, so, mas mabilis pala mag-decay ang ibig sabihin. Let's say, ang voltage, yung pinag-uusapan, voltage, mabilis yung pag-decay ng voltage. Mas mabilis kaysa sa mas mataas na tau. Ibig sabihin, mas mauna pa siya mag-steady state or let's say mag-zero. Okay? So, the higher the time constant, the slower the, let's say, the voltage decays. Okay? So, continuation, other parameters na kinukuha. So, pwede rin kunin yung power. So, yung power is voltage times current I. No? Or V squared over R. Or that is equal to the initial voltage square e to the negative 2t over tau all over hour. Okay? So, ito, nabigay ko na kanina yung initial energy niya, 1/2 C, so initial voltage square. Ito, initial voltage ng capacitor to. Okay. So, the key to working source-free RC circuits is ito. Okay. Number 1, ang pagkuha ng initial voltage across the capacitor. Okay. Pangalawa, so, kukunin natin yung time constant. Okay. Siyempre, bago natin kunin yung time constant, kailangan makuha muna natin yung RTH. Usually, yung capacitance, given na yan. So, RTH na lang kukumputin natin. So, once na na-compute natin RTH, saka natin makukuha yung time constant. Saka natin makukuha yung, let's say, yung exponential decay ng voltage. That is equal to initial voltage e to the negative t over yung tau. Okay? Yung tau kasi, yan yung equivalent niya, RTH times C. Okay? So, equation yung kinukuha natin actually. No? So, ito yung kailangan natin, isa, dalawa. Siyempre, para makuha yung tau, again, kailangan natin ng RTH. Okay? Okay. So, yung next, yung example na to, no, is may given, no? Let B sub C at time 0. So, yung pinapakita niya dito, ito rin yon. Initial voltage ng capacitor kasi gusto niyang sabihin dito, no? So, initial voltage ng capacitor ay 15 volts. So, hindi na natin solve, given na, no? Then, ang pinapahanap, ano daw ang capacitor voltage and capacitor voltage. Ito. Okay? Capacitor voltage and yung B sub X. So, yung voltage across this resistor. Okay? And, nahanap din yung current na dumaan dito, I sub X. That is 4t greater than 0. Okay? Magiging ano tayo dito sa mga time, no? Time. Okay? So, usually kasi, kinukuha pa natin yung initial voltage, usually at time, less than 0. Okay? So, since given na, hindi na natin kailangan. Okay? And hindi nyo na makikita yung switch dito kasi kinonsider na natin na time greater than 0. When we say time greater than 0, ito yung kaka-on lang. No? No? Just kaka-on lang. Yan ganon. And then, possibly, pagka-on niya, so, saglit lang naman yung ilang seconds lang naman, magiging na yan, steady state, no? So, dumadating siya sa point na magiging steady state na siya, okay? Ano ulit ang kailangan natin kapag magsusolve ng voltage ng across capacitor, no? Okay? When we are solving a voltage of a capacitor, okay? That is equal to, ito rin yung kaninang B of T, no? Kailangan natin ng initial voltage, okay, ng capacitor times e to the negative T over RC or yung tau, okay? Okay. So, meron na tayo nito, 15 volts. Okay, eto na lang. So, pag magsusolve tayo ng tau, kailangan natin ng equivalent resistance, no? Ano yung equivalent resistance na yon? So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang pag-solve ng equivalent resistance, that would be RTH. Okay? RTH. Class, kanina, sabi, ang kukuhanan lang daw natin is, actually, dapat ilalagay natin sa ganito, no? Ito yung equivalent resistance. Ito naman yung equivalent combination ng capacitance, no? Ilalagay natin siya sa circuit na ganito, okay? Ilalagay natin siya sa ganito. Kaso, no? Ganito yung itsura niya, no? So that, ang gagawin natin dyan, kunin natin yung Thevenin resistance, okay? Anyway, wala na naman sources dyan, no? So, kung makikita nyo yung given, okay, walang source. Okay? So, pag walang source, that would be a source-free RC circuit. Okay? Sir, hindi naman siya RC, series RC. Kasi, yung combination nito, hindi, ilalagay nga natin siya sa ganito. No? Tandaan nyo. Ilalagay natin siya sa ganito. Okay? So, kukunin natin yung equivalent resistance, RTH. Okay, continue lang. Okay. So, RTH, take note, 8 plus 12, di ba? 8 plus 12, 20. Tapos, parallel itong series na to dito. Okay, 25. 25. 20 parallel sa 5 ohms. Naintindihan ba to? Okay. Yung, para mailagay natin sa ganitong circuit, kailangan natin i i-series yung 8 ohm tsaka 12 ohm and then saka natin i-parallel sa 5 ohm. So, pag sinolve natin yan, so pag nag-solve tayo, paano nyo ba nilalagay sa calculator to? No? Ginagawa nyo ganito, 20 raised to negative 1 plus 5 raised to negative 1 raised to negative 1. No, ganon. Ganon din ba kayo? Diba, ano yan? 1, 1 over 20 plus 1 over 5. That is equal to 0.25. So, di ba 4 yon? Sagot? Di ba 4 ohms? Hindi, nagkulang. May raised to negative 1 pa. 4 ohms. 4 nga, sir. 4 ohms. May raised to ano pa eh. Nakasunod ba? Yes, sir. Okay, good. So, meron na tayong R equivalent, no? Meron na tayong RTH. So, kapag meron ng RTH, makukuha na natin yung tau, di ba? Ang tau, RC. R times C lang yan, no? RC. Okay? That is equal to 4. That is RTH time, 4 times yung capacitance. So, 0.1. Usually, kukopyahin mo na lang yan. Okay? Ang lagi may combination lang dyan, ayan, resistance na yan. Okay? So, series, then ipaparallel, ganun. No? So, that is, ang tau is equal to 0.4 seconds. Okay? And that, makuha na natin yung B sub C. No? Ano yung B sub C? That is equal to 15 volts. No? Times, huwag mo nalagay yung volts. So, 15 e to the, ano yun? Negative T over RC. Ay yung tau. Yung tau is 0.4. Okay? So, that is in volts. Pero, usually, ang ginagawa dito, tinataas to. Or, sinusolve. 1 over 0.4, ano yan? Ano ang 1 over 0.4? Okay? So, that is, capacitor voltage is equal to 15 e to the negative, ano 1 over 0.4? E di 2.5. Negative 2.5 T. Pares lang yan. And, pinapakuha din yung B sub X. No? B sub X. Okay. Take note class, kung titignan natin mabuti dito, kung ito ay, meron na tayo nakuhang value, B sub C. Di ba? B sub C. So, pwede natin kuhain to by, ano yon? Voltage divider, no? Theorem, no? So, B sub C, sorry, B sub X is equals to, so that is, para siya yung magiging supply nito, no? That is equal to, ano yan? 12 over 12 plus 8 times B sub C, no? So, ito, multiply lang natin ito, no? B sub X is equals to 3 over 5 times 15. So, magiging B sub X is equal to 9 e to the, lagyan natin ng voltage to indicate the unit, no? So, 9 e to the negative 2.5 T. Negative 2.5 T. Voltage. Okay? Yan naman yung B sub X. Naintindihan? Okay? Then, may pinapakuha pa, no? Ano yan? I sub X. Yung I sub X, ano lang to? Ohm's law. That is equal to voltage X over yung resistance niya, 12, no? So, ibig sabihin, i-divide mo lang to ng 12. I sub X equals, yung 9, divide mo lang ng 12, no? Times e to the negative 2.5 T. So, magiging 0.75 e to the negative 2.5 T. Ang unit, ampere naman yan. Okay? Yan yung I sub X. Naintindihan? Okay, good. So, usually, ang pinapakuha talaga dyan, B sub C. No? Kapag series RC, no? Source free, series RC yan, B sub C. So, depende na lang kapag may siningit kung papakuha din yung voltage across this 12 ohms, voltage across this 8 ohms, then yung current, usually. But ang sure dyan, pinapakuha talaga yung B sub C. No? So, yan. So, next. So, the switch in the circuit in the given figure below has been closed for a long time and it is opened at t equals 0. Find B of t for t greater than or equal to 0. Calculate the initial energy stored in the capacitor. Okay. Okay. So, makinig mabuti class. No? Solution. Minsan, may time na kailangan mong mag-redraw para mas maintindihan mo. Okay? So, ganito class, no? Sabi dito, usually ganito, no? Kanina kasi walang switch. Ngayon may switch. Okay? Walang given na initial voltage. Ibig sabihin, i-solve natin yung initial voltage. Okay? So, sabi, the switch in the circuit in figure below has been closed for a long time. Okay. Usually, binabanggit. Usually, minsan hindi. No? Pag kasi, ang switch mo, ayan may direction. Papunta. Ibig sabihin, ang una niyan, sarado yan. At t equals 0, mag-o-open yan. Ibig sabihin, at t less than 0, switch is closed. Okay? At t equals 0, saka siya nagbukas. Yun ang ibig niyang sabihin doon. No? At t less than 0, switch is closed. And for a long time. Plus, pag for a long time, ibig sabihin, yung mga energy stored dyan sa mga capacitor or inductor man, no, mapupunta na yan sa mga steady state, sa kanilang steady state value. Okay. Ano ulit ang steady state ng capacitor kapag ano ang steady state ng capacitor, no? So, steady state of capacitor is open circuit, no? Open circuit. Para hindi tayo mag-imagine, no? I-ano ko na lang, i-redraw anong mangyari, no? Okay? So, this is 20 volts. So, close yan, ha? Kasi nga, t less than 0 pa. Okay? So, that would be open, no? Open. When you say open, ano mangyayari? Mawawala na ng saysay ito, no? Okay? Mawawala na ng saysay ito. Ayan. Yan. Okay. Wala nang kuryente na daloy dito. Okay? But we are getting at t less than 0, ang kinukuha natin ay, tandaan, B of T is equivalent, yan yung capacitor voltage, initial voltage times E to the negative T over RC. Yung tau, yung RC, makukuha natin yan at T greater than 0. Okay? Pero initial voltage class, dyan natin kukunin at T less than 0. Ito yun. Ano yung initial voltage ng capacitor? Okay? So, take note, 3 ohms ito. Ito ay 9 ohms. Okay? And this one is 20 volts. So, series circuit lang to. Take note yung voltage across the capacitor, the initial one, is equal to the voltage drop of a 9 ohms load. Okay? Eh, para kunin yung value na to, again, by voltage divider theorem or principle, that is B initial voltage o or that is 9 volts, that is equal to, again, that is 9 over 9, 9, 9, 9, ayaw niya. Ayaw. Dito na lang, sorry na. Voltage divider theorem, that is 9 over 9 plus 3. Diba? Times 20. Okay? So, yung initial voltage is equal to, so kung mag-kinumpit nyo, that would be 15 volts. Alright. Meron na tayong 15 volts. So, mas magaan pala kapag ang given initial voltage, no? Kasi hindi ka na magre-redraw ng circuit, no? So, ganun yan. Usually kapag hinahanap pa yung V sub naught, yung initial voltage. Okay? So, ito yung kailangan natin dyan kapag at T less than 0. Okay? O next, dahil nakuha na natin yung initial voltage, wala naman iba na tayong kailangan, punta na tayo sa T greater than 0. Okay? T greater than 0. Kapag T greater than 0, tandaan nyo, ano mangyayari sa switch? Switch is open. Okay? T greater than 0 or T equals 0, moment na inon yan, no? So, ibig sabihin, open na siya at T greater than 0. Okay? So, at T greater than 0, ano magagawa? Okay? Makukuha na natin yung R equivalent. Okay? Yung R equivalent, that is also equal to RTH. Okay? O class, di ba, ano siya? Source free. Okay? Kaya siya naging source free class, binitawan na siya, no? Inopen na to, wala na siyang supply, no? Wala na siyang supply. Okay? Take note, meron pa siyang energy na natira dyan. Okay? Or, let's say, maximum pa rin, no? K. Ay, maximum pa rin. Kasi nga, nag-ano na to, yung kinuha natin dito, we assume it is already open. No? Meaning, nasa steady state na siya, no? So yun, ang pagkuha ng RTH, so, ito na lang yung circuit niya, tama ba? Kahit hindi ko na i-redraw. Ang RTH is just equal to 9 plus 1. Series lang yan ng 9 tsaka 1. No? Equals 10 ohms. Naintindihan ba, class?
Yes po.
So, try ko solve sa kabila. Yun, may space pa. Okay? So, take note, nakuha na natin yung initial voltage, 15 volts. Nakuha na rin natin yung RTH or R equivalent, which is 10 ohms. Ang kukunin naman natin ay yung tau. Tau is equal to RTH times C. Oy, TH times C. Okay? That is equal to 10 times capacitance of 20 milli. So, tau is equal to 200 milli, or that is 0.2 seconds. Okay? So, 0.2 seconds. Okay? So, nakuha na natin. Diretso na natin. B of T, that is already equal to 15 e to the negative T over 0.2. Okay? Or, ano yung 1 over 0.2? Okay? That is V of t. Yung capacitor voltage is 15E raised to negative 5t. That is in volts. Okay. So class, yung initial energy stored, formula niya, 1/2 capacitance times the initial voltage square. Ito lang, no? 1/2 times yung capacitance, 20 milli. Okay? Farad. Okay? Times initial voltage, which is 15 square. So that is equal to, pag kinompute natin, 20 milli times 2.5 times 15 square. Yeah. 2.25 yung energy is in joules. Okay? So, basta farad yan, ito voltage. So, wala nang ibang unit, no? So, magiging SI unit, joule. Yan. Okay? Okay, next. So the switch in the circuit in figure below has been in position A for a long time. Okay? Assume the switch moves instantaneously from A to B at t equals 0. Okay? So find B for t greater than 0. Okay? So, to class, no? So, ang umpisa niyan, nasa position A siya for a very long time. So, pag pinakita ko dito, ang circuit niya magiging ganito, no? Yung gitna, wala. Okay? So, wala. Putol kasi yan. So, this is 40 volts, 5 kilo ohm, 10 microfarad. No? Yeah. So, hinahanap yung voltage, no, across the capacitor. 40 greater than 0. So, walang iba. Hinahanap ulit V of t equals initial voltage e to the negative t over tau. Okay? Or RC. Okay? So, again, at t less than 0, ito yon. Ito yung circuit natin, no? And we are to compute the initial voltage. Okay? So, ano ba initial voltage nito? Oops! Kasi class, ang mangyayari dyan, for a very long time daw. Oh. Ano mangyayari dito? Pag very long time, magiging oh, open. Open yan. Okay? Magiging open yan. Okay. So, ito na yung voltage ng capacitor, initial voltage. Okay. O, kapag open yan, so mawawala ng sa yung load na to. Okay? Isang diretso lang to, no? Napansin nyo? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, initial voltage yan ay equal sa 40 volts. Direct dun sa supply, no? 40 volts. Okay? Yan yung initial voltage. Tandaan nyo, ang capacitor ay open. Okay? Capacitor is open at steady state. Okay? Steady state. For a very long time, umabot siya sa steady state niya. Ang equivalent nito, open. Okay? And pinapakuha yung voltage across that capacitor. Okay? So, open yan. Yan yung voltage across the capacitor. So, lumalabas, parang tinester nyo lang tong 40 volts, no? And itong load na to, mawala ng, hindi siya maloload dyan, no? Kasi walang kuryente, no? Walang kuryente, no? Walang kuryente na dadaloy dito, so wala siyang voltage drop na makukuha. Diretso yan ang 40 volts. Naintindihan? Naintindihan, class? Mahalaga yan, class. Yung part na yan ng mga ganyan. Okay? So, yun. Oh, nakuha na natin initial voltage. Okay? Yun ang kailangan natin at T less than 0. Okay? So, gagawin na natin at T greater than 0 naman. Okay? At T greater than 0, tingnan nyo, class. Yung switch niya from point A, mapupunta na sa point B. No? Ibig sabihin, makakalas na sa kanya yung supply na 40 volts. Kaya nga siya source free. Kasi bibitawan siya at T equals 0 or T greater than 0, bibitawan na siya. And then, of course, puno siya ng energy sa capacitor dyan. Kaya ang circuit niya magiging ganito na. Okay? Okay. This is 10 microfarad and this is 2 kilo ohms. Okay? So, wala na siyang supply. Pero may energy store siya. Siya na yung mag-supply dyan. No? So, natural response. At T greater than 0, makukuha na natin yung RTH or yung R equivalent in which class, eto lang yun, wala na ibang load, oh. Wala nang iba, di ba? Wala nang iba, ikaw lang. Okay? That is 2 kilo ohms. Okay? Wala na iba. No? Wala ka nang isi-series, wala nang paparallel. Naintindihan, class? Nandito na siya at switch B. No? Naintindihan ba to, class? At switch B na siya. Nakuha ba yun? Okay, good.
Yes po.
Okay, good. So, at switch B, RTH is 2 kilo ohm. Of course, capacitance na yan yun. Makuha na natin yung tau. Tau is equal to R times C. No? 2 kilo ohm times 10 microfarad. Okay, hindi ko na nilagay RC, ha? 2 kilo ohm times 10 micro. So, that is this is 0.02 seconds. Okay? This is 0.02 seconds. RTH is 2 kilo ohms. Tau is 0.02 seconds. O, nakuha na natin yung component na kailangan natin. Makukuha na natin yung voltage of capacitor B or B of T equals initial voltage, ano yun? 40. E to the negative T over tau, which is 0.02. But of course, in voltage to, no? Pwedeng 1 over 0.02, that is equal to, sa libro, gagawin niya talagang 1 over 0.02 yan, in which that is equal to 40 e to the negative 50 T volts. Ops, naintindihan ba yan, class? Naintindihan ba? Naintindihan kung bakit source free? Kasi at T equals 0, bibitawan na siya ng supply. Okay? So, malalaman nyo na ang problem ay source free kapag at time equals 0, binibitawan na siya. Sorry. Binibitawan na siya ng supply. No? T equals 0. T